Alright everybody, welcome back again in my YouTube channel Johan Sagala, the bodybuilding podcast session. So today I wanna talking and give a tips to all of you guys, okay? For all of you who wanna get competition, who are prepping for some competition and wanna doing some show, okay? So this is just my tips for all of you, and hopefully these tips and this advice from my opinion and advice can bring you and can help you to get the better results. Okay, so here's my tips for contest prep. The first tips, okay, the first tips that I want to telling to all of you, okay, find the diet plan, okay, find the diet plan and make sure the schedule, okay, plan the date when you're gonna start, and you gotta know how you're gonna compete also, okay. I advise you to start 16 weeks out before the competition, okay. So 16 weeks out, this is not some kind like the really detailed, this is not some kind like the really specific time, okay. It also depends on how fat you are, how bad you look are, okay. So listen to me guys, okay. Find the date and make sure 16 weeks out for the general people to make your contest prep, to make sure your diet on point. Don't cheat, don't lie, be honest for yourself, okay. This is for yourself. If you're already planning how long you're gonna diet, okay, I said before for the example for the 16 weeks out, so what you have to do, what you gonna do for the next, do the empty stomach cardio, okay. Well, I know from all of you why empty stomach, okay. It's not really have to empty stomach. Yes, that's true, that's true. At the end of the time, it comes to the calorie deficit. All right, we all know, okay, it comes to calorie deficit. But I suggest you to doing empty stomach because why? Because you have more time, right, in the morning, and you don't have to some kind like thinking another things, okay. Before you going to the office, if you really some people who have 9 until 12 jobs, I don't suggest you to doing cardio in the night, doing cardio in the middle of afternoon. I don't suggest that. You don't have enough time for your doing cardio, okay. So first thing in the morning, okay, after you wake up in the morning, doing empty stomach cardio to help you to get enough time. Because if you're doing cardio after you doing your job, after you going from the office to your home, you're gonna get lazy, man. Trust me, okay, you're gonna get lazy. That's the people human being normally feels. You're gonna get lazy, you're gonna have the reason like, oh, I don't have enough time, I don't get any sleep if I doing cardio this time. Don't make it excuses, okay? So doing first thing in the morning. The next tips that I want to tell you to all of you. This is the third tips, I think, yeah. Okay, the third tips on my list. After cardio, okay, after you're doing cardio, make sure you have a meal, okay? Well, it depends on how love and how your favorite doing in your routine, right? In your daily life. Some people maybe just like to have, shake. Some people maybe just love to have meal. Well, depends on how typically guy and depends on how typically person you are. For me, I'm typically the food guy, okay. I wanna have a meal because this is something like rewards for you, okay. Eat your meal. It's the really fun and the really beautiful moment when it comes to doing your daily routine. So make sure you have a meal, okay, enough meal. Don't have just a shake, okay. Don't drink your food, don't drink your meal, because you're not gonna get feel enough and you're not gonna get something like freedom, okay. Because this is the diet plan, okay. This is contest prep. You have to enjoy yourself to make it the consistent, to make sure your diet going well. Number 4 on my list, okay, for my tips, the 4 tips from me, Johan Sagala tips. Yeah. Now we come to the training topic. Okay, we come to the training topic. What you should do, what you should doing when it comes to the contest prep for your training program. Okay, lifting heavy as weight, lifting heavy as you can. Don't lighten the weight. Don't doing any some kind like the bullshit stuff. High reps, okay? High reps for detail, for definition, okay? Pumping up. None of this bullshit, okay? Come on, guys. You know, you want to maintain your muscle mass when you're building in your off season. Don't make it your muscle loose when you're building in your off season pace. Maintain the muscle when you're building your muscle before in your off season pace with heavy lifting as weight, okay? No matter what the time and no matter what the pace you are, if you're in off season, if you're in on season, if you wanna doing competitions, there is no different training style, okay? That's the truth, okay? That's the truth, guys. Of course you're gonna feel don't have enough energy, okay? You're gonna say, well, John, come on, I don't have enough energy. I cannot lift this weight when I'm doing bulking, when I'm doing off season. That's why you need the training partner, folks, okay? Training partners to push yourself, okay? I know you are suffering. If you're really doing well when your diet, okay? When you're doing on season pace contest prep, what you're doing in the gym, you're gonna sit down, okay? Sit down because you was in the low carbs. You're not gonna function well, okay? Your brain always tell you have to give up, you have to eat junk food right now. I need more food, I need more food. That's what your brain gonna tell you. But the one thing you only need to hear is your training partner said, bro, come on, up, okay? Standing up and lift this dumbbell. That's the only way you need to hear from your training partner. From the training, lifting as heavy as you can. Don't eat the live bullshit, all of this bro science, okay? You have to lighten the weight, you have to training for the detail. You cannot change your muscle shape. Come on, it's come for the genetics, okay? Don't believe all of this bro science or all of this something that you don't need to hear, okay? This is BS. So that's my tips when it comes to the training. The next tips, how many tips this, okay? I don't know how many I gave the tips to you, okay? So the next tips that I wanted to telling to all of you guys, my next tips, suffer, okay? You have to suffer, like I said before, okay? You have to suffer when you want to sleep in the night. Of course you're gonna suffer because you're doing your diet properly. You're doing your diet on point, okay? Low carbs, alright? Because you're on the low carbs, you're on really extreme calorie deficits, you're not gonna function well. And when it comes to the training, okay, you cannot lift the 20 pounds dumbbell to curling in your biceps if you're doing properly. If you're doing properly your diet, your contest prep properly, okay? So make sure you're doing everything on point. Suffer enough, okay? If you're talking about the bodybuilding, okay, there is a lot of the politics we can watch in YouTube, especially so many people really compare the 19s bodybuilding, old school bodybuilding. It's really better conditioning than right now bodybuilding, right now bodybuilder, modern bodybuilder. Well, I don't want to make it the comment and I don't want to make it my opinion anything about this because I'm also don't agree and don't like this statement because this is not something respect that the modern bodybuilder also get from the old school bodybuilder. So this is another topic and yeah, so suffer enough like all of the old school guy said to you, okay? Said in the YouTube channel, all of the YouTube channel and all of the internet. The last on my list, okay, rest enough. Of course, this is the basic, right? This is basic stuff. Make sure you get, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 hours sleep. That's the optimal way, right? Like we know, like so much doctor and so much science says. But what I think and my opinion is if you really feel you get enough sleep and you really comfortable with your sleep, okay, you have some kind of like the sweet dreams, sweet sleep, nice sleep, deep sleep, yeah, that's enough, I think, okay, that's enough. You don't need to overcomplicate it when it comes to the rest, when it comes to the rest in the night, right? When it comes to the sleep, so make sure you have enough sleep. So that's my tips from all of you guys when it comes to the contest prep. Okay, I know maybe some all of you gonna say, well, what about drugs? Okay, what about drugs? What about steroids? Why you not mention and why you not give the explain about the steroids, about the cycle, about drugs? Well, folks, come on. If I telling you, it's gonna be more viral politics when I said and if I give suggestion and tips to all of you. Because why? Because when it comes to the anabolic, when it comes to the drugs, steroids, and all of these things, it's not the same. Okay, it depends and it different from the person to person. Okay, so if you have a coach, okay, just asking your coach, don't ask me because I'm not expert in this topic, in this standpoint, to be honest. Okay, I'm just listening from all of the bodybuilders, but I still don't wanna give your advice and tips about this topic. Okay, because I don't wanna make it any people something get, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean, right? So listen to your coach if you have a coach, or just searching and learning from all of the internet and all of the people that you already believe it and you trust. Okay, hopefully this video from the bodybuilding podcast with Joan Sagala will bring the benefit value information to all of you guys. And if you love this video and content, please click the bell button, subscribe, ring that bell. I'm gonna bring more anything, the whole topic that we can talk and discuss in the bodybuilding world and fitness, our favorite division, of course. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'm your host Joan Sagala sending out. May God bless you all.